Good morning, and I've got something quite special today. See, somebody drew my attention to this mod for Skyrim, and it is basically Daggerfall. Yes, Daggerfall, the second of the Elder Scrolls games, released in like 90-something forever ago. I can't remember the exact year, but this was a massive part of my life growing up, and I must have sank so many hours into Daggerfall. It was a great game, but so full of bugs, and this is basically it with the Skyrim engine. Now, this is a standard mod you can download for Skyrim called Alternate Starts, where you speak to this statue and you can choose lots of different starts, so you can have that as your start instead of the normal prisoner being taken to be executed start. But you can also download an extra start called LAL Daggerfall, which gives you this option here.
May your duties bring you enlightenment.
And when you select it, you'll be teleported to the appropriate place. Oh, okay, choose your class. Well, I'm more of an agent, so I'm going to go with Thief. I've created a Breton, by the way, just because Daggerfall is set in... Is it High Rock, the Breton country? But anyway, yeah. That is the Emperor Septime the Seventh, Uriel Septime the Seventh, who was Emperor at that time. And when I speak to him...
Excuse the gloom, but none may know of this meeting.
This was actually the intro in Daggerfall.
Darker still. Over a year ago,
it was a video which you could skip, but basically he would say all of this.
On the field of battle. He was as loyal a subject, ally, and friend as you are. I did grieve for him, but his spirit does not rest. With the spectral army, he haunts his former kingdom, crying for revenge. I do not know why a good and loyal man would be so cursed. Perhaps you can find the answer and close the marble jaws of oblivion, bringing peace to his soul. I ask this as your emperor and as your friend. I have one lesser request. Several years ago, I wrote a letter to the Queen of Daggerfall. It never arrived. The letter was of a sentimental and personal nature. If you find and destroy that letter, I will be grateful. Now, my champion, rest well this night, for tomorrow you sail for the kingdom of Daggerfall.
Okay, so you wake and look around the room. Some hours ago you were in a boat en route to Daggerfall when a storm of supernatural strength boiled over the Iliac Bay like a malefic creature. Your boat was destroyed, but you managed to swim through the churning water to a promontory rock. There you found a cave and escaped the fury of the storm. You had only just lit a small fire when a mudslide sealed you within. Your fear of being buried alive calmed when you saw the corridor leading out of the cavern. Perhaps there's a way out of this cave after all. Once free of the cave, you can begin the Emperor's quest. So yeah, true to typical Elder Scrolls style, you are basically one of the Blades, which is the Emperor's special secret agent type people. Not typical to the Elder Scrolls style, you are not a prisoner. And I think this is the first game I've seen in which you are actually not a prisoner. Let's just take a stock of my inventory. Why have I got metal armor? What have I actually got? Let's go ahead and equip that. I'll take all of those. You know what? That is actually not as good as what I'm wearing, and those are slightly better, but they might have noble leather? I didn't have noble leather in this game! And lockpicks, of course. Now, I am going to be quick saving a lot because this is actually not that easy, so here we go. Let's begin. Ooh. Thing is, I know what's in there because I've played Daggerfall so much, but oh right, yes I have. But they've kept managed to keep the atmosphere. Is it a rat by any chance? Why, yes it is. And it is looking right at me. And I'll just carve some meat out of it. Oh wow. Ooh. That's a lot of loot. Yes, in one of the things about Daggerfall was when you went through these dungeons, and these dungeons were huge. Like, seriously fucking huge. You could end up with so much loot which you could sell at like, even if you sold it like only half of its original value, you'd still end up with like so much money. You'd just be rich very quickly. Yeah, Daggerfall was it was a great game, but it wasn't without its flaws. Ooh, a bat. I will try and sneak up on it. Ooh, what's that? Do not like the sound of that. I thought bats were meant to have really good hearing. Weren't they supposed to, like, navigate by echolocation? Okay. Well, it is Skyrim, so I do actually have magic. So I think Bretons are naturally magic type. What other magic have I got? Okay, again I know what's in there, so I might need this. See, they've kept the atmosphere of the of Daggerfall. Yes, there you are, my little impy friend. Now, luckily, I have this. Oh wait, my radar's popping up. Luckily, I have this ebony dagger because imps cannot be harmed by mail gauntlets. Cannot be harmed by certain weapons. Of course, the problem is it does mean everything I find is pretty much useless because not much I can find at this stage is actually better than what I've got. Blessed Iron Dagger, undead up to level 3, flee for 30 seconds, and that isn't as good as this. That is better than what I'm wearing, so I'm going to equip those. Because apparently mail is light armor now. And I can level up already. Let's increase health. One-handed, I think. That's what I can use using, so it makes sense. Sneaky. Somehow the rat does not see me in his peripheral vision. With my big flaming hand of doom. I love how I just casually kill the rat and just cut out a bit of meat. See, in Daggerfall you would have to rest a lot because you didn't have natural healing like this, but it's still Skyrim, just with the Daggerfall's level design. Now I've been through Privateer's Hold quite a few times because I'm one of those people who plays a game and then starts it again and then basically makes exactly the same build but still starts again for some reason. So yeah, so yeah, I've been through this quite a few times, although it has been a long time so I don't remember it. I don't remember how to get out. Oh fuck. Now I seem to remember this guy being pretty tough. Fuck. Oh crap. Wait, it's not that I want, it's magic that I want, and I want to get rid of that. Better grab a potion because how are you not dead yet? Come on! Okay. Silver short sword, which is still not as good as what I've got. Okay. Do, however, now have a bow. Yeah, when I ran through this just to test it out, that fight was like very difficult. Why was he attacking me anyway? What did I ever do to him? Bloody Argonians. And what's he even just standing here looking in this room anyway? Oh. Oh wow, did he murder that guy? Ooh, God, look, dismembered heads just on the floor. Okay, already got mail gauntlets, but okay. Oh, what is that? I do not like the sound of that. I don't know why, but somehow Skyrim and Oblivion, even Morrowind, lost something of this atmospheric level design. Because like when you're walking through these corridors and you just hear these sounds in the distance, and it's like, ooh, what's around there? With I don't know why, but you just don't get that with Morrowind and Oblivion. Okay, this is slightly different. That room was a lot bigger, and there was an archer on the other side of that table, so that's one thing I do remember from Privateer's Hold. Ah, I remember this room. The big room with a big throne room and the skellies up there. So I wonder what this used to be before it became Privateer's Hold. Okay, hello little bat. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hit you from here. Obviously not. Okay. I'm right here. Where's he got bat's milk anyway? Have you ever wondered why these half these creatures are carrying the loot that they are? Like, what's a bat or a rat going to be doing with gold coins or whatever? That sounds rather scary. Of course, in Daggerfall, they'd also be glitching through the wall so you could like see what was in that room, because there's right, so like just like see the edge. Ooh, it's a bear. I'm actually going to leave it alone because that's clearly not the way out. Let him sleep. Now, I seem to remember I don't actually have to go up here, and don't have to take on that skelly. See, I know it's against the RPG code to not basically explore every inch of a dungeon and kill absolutely everything to maximise XP, but I like to RP these games. I like to play them as the person actually would. Another bat. Hello. Oh, how did that miss? Stop moving around. To be fair, I did see bats at Pembroke Castle once, and it was just like flying around at night, and they move so fast. Like, imagine trying to hit one of those. Okay, that was a proper sized bat, not a giant bat. I think a giant bat probably would be slightly easier to hit, but then luckily there's no such thing as giant bats. Or is there? Also, one of the biggest problems with Daggerfall was apart from places like this which were actually designed, hello, some of the dungeons were procedurally generated, and they were just like plates of spaghetti. They're so convoluted and all over the place. Oh, okay. And you just end up getting lost and spending forever searching these things. Iron armor, iron short sword. And look at that, I can actually carry all of this and it just doesn't matter. I don't know where I'm keeping this stuff. Obviously got a backpack the size of my house just following me around. of these rooms are empty, but then in a dungeon I guess they would be. It wouldn't just like be specially designed to have things in every room. Because the idea of dungeons, I think there's some old mines or old caverns or old castles that have been disused and just left over the earth, so they originally had a purpose but now they don't. Sorry, I'm quick saving a lot simply because I know it's very easy to die in this. Yeah, I don't actually remember the way out of here. Oh, is that it? I guess so. Last time I played there were 2 archers there. Nice. I am rather running out of arrows though. Oh, it actually puts a marker there which tells me where to go. Thing is, I hate map markers, but even more I hate the fact that you have to rely on them. Oh god. Is it this way? Nice slow motion kill there with a bow. And you're gonna bullseye up. Sit still, damn you! I'm trying to shoot you. Stay there. Oh come on! How did that miss? Ah! Shit. Okay. Where the fuck do you go? No, don't run. I'm trying to kill you here. Shit. I'm out. Oh no. Might need one of those. Oh fuck. Ow! Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to get the fuck out of there. And hope I haven't been followed. So annoying, I've lost that, all that. I wanted to loot that chest, but I can't take on 2 skellies and that thief guy. Okay. Oh, hang on. I'd forgotten about that. Okay, best shout to use? Oh, what was shout again? I can't remember. Oh yeah, that was it. I forgot I had the survival mod on this as well. Head to the nearest town, which apparently is right over there. And see, in Daggerfall you'd basically have the world map now, and you just basically fast travel to the nearest town. Message at the top of the screen will tell you when the weather changes. But it's okay, I'm wearing plenty of stuff to keep warm. Guess it must be winter in High Rock. Gothway Garden discovered. Head to the tavern and ask if there's a letter for you. Dwarf and the Huntsman. Oh, hi. Why is he wearing Templar uniform? Yes, do you have any messages for me?
Let me take a look. Yes, I hope this helps you.
Okay, now, in Daggerfall, I don't think that happened. You basically just wander around, and at some point someone would stop you and say, I have a letter for you, but it's not a carbon copy of Daggerfall, it's a remake, kind of. So let's read the letter. I heard about the accident at sea and feared the worst. It took me not very long. Yeah, I think you meant to spend more time than that in Privateer's Hold, because you have to rest to heal, so obviously it doesn't work if you have regenerating health. But anyway, now that I've read your letter, well, I would like the opportunity to meet with you and discuss our beloved Emperor's mission in the Iliac Bay. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Lady Magnuson, the Emperor's agent. Guess you must be in order with a name like that. Shouldn't it be Magna's daughter? But anyway, in the court of Daggerfall, my position is not official as an ambassador, none but other agents of the Empire know of my true affiliation. The Iliac Bay is rife with rebels against the Imperial thrones. Your discretion is required. Of course it is. For the purposes of our meeting, I'll take a room at an inn, the Black Huntsman in Whiteford, on the Isle of Bettany, which is still part of the Kingdom of Daggerfall. For a month after that, I will no longer be available. I will expect you as soon as possible. Yours sincerely, Briziana, Lady Magnuson. Okay. So, having escaped Privateer's Hold, it is time to begin my quest. I will seek out this Lady Magnuson at this place, but I'll do that next time. So, I'm going to call it there. Bye now.